Hi friends, my name is Priyanka Mane. Today's technical topic is endocrine system. Endocrine system is the network of the glands and also the organs. They are produced to the store secrete hormones, which is the chemical messenger that are regulate the various functions like the nervous system, which uses the electrical impulses and the rapid communications also. Endocrine system is works is more slowly and long lasting effects. They are the play important role in controlling metabolism. They are controlling various functions like a process like a metabolism, growth, sexual functions, tissues functions. Endocrine system are work closely to the other systems to their the body. Nervous system, they are to maintain the homeostasis, stable body in internal environment. The key components of the endocrine system. The primary component of the endocrine system is included gland and secrete hormones. There are these glands included are following hypothalamus. This is the small but critical part of the brain in the nervous system to the endocrine system. They are produce the hormones and control the pituitary gland and regulate the many functions such as a temperature, hunger, sleep, emotions and activity. Pituitary gland, it is the master gland. Okay, they are also known as the master gland. Pituitary gland is located base of the brain and control the hypothalamus, and they are release the hormones and regulated the endocrine glands. Glands are divided into the two parts. First one is the uh, anterior pituitary. They are produce the hormones like growth hormones, thyroid stimulating TSH hormone, and post another one is a posterior pituitary gland. They are storage and releases the hormones produced by the hypothalamus such as the oxytocin, vasopressin. Third one is the thyroid gland. Thyroid is located is the neck and the responsible for producing the thyroid hormones. These all hormones are controlled the speed at the body uses the energy and produces to the proteins body regulate to the body sensitivity to other hormones. Parathyroid glands. Parathyroid glands is the small glands and located back of the thyroid and secreted PTH hormones. This hormone is important to regulate the calcium level and important to the bones. Adrenal gland. It's located top of each kidney. Adrenal gland produces hormones and helps to manage the stress and regulate the blood pressures. Included aldosterone. Pancreas. Pancreas is the play both in endocrine and exocrine role. Endocrine organs which produces to the insulin, glucagon, hormones, regulate the blood sugar level. Insulin lower the blood sugar level. Glucagon are releases pancreas. Okay. Ovaries in the females and testes in the males are responsible for producing the sex hormones such as the progesterone, estrogen, testosterone. These hormones are the influence to the sexual development, reproduction, secondary sexual characteristics like the hair, voice, speech, muscles, masses. Pineal gland. This pineal gland is located back of the brain. Pineal gland are produces and regulate the sleep patterns by light and dark circles. Thymus. These glands are also involved in human functions and producing is development of the T cells. White blood cells are they play important role in the immune response. Hormones works and secreted the bloodstream by the endocrine glands and travel to the specific target organs or tissues. Actions of the hormones, which is based on the presence of the presence on the specific receptors of the target cells. Hormones are binds to the receptors, and the target cells are the behavior, and this is the change included after the gene expressions and decreases the enzyme activity, changes in the cell growth. There are the two types of the hormone. First hormone is the steroid hormones. This is the fat soluble and included hormones like estrogen, testosterone, because they are passes membrane and typically bind to the receptors and directly affect to the gene expression. Second one hormone is the peptide hormone. These hormones is the water soluble and included to the insulin and the growth hormones. Oxytocin. These hormones are binds to the receptors, surface of the target cell, intracellular events and involving the second messenger like the cyclic AMP. Regulation of hormones and secretion. Secret hormones are tightly regulated and mainly mechanism. There are the two primary feedbacks. One is the negative feedback and another one is the positive feedback. First one, see the negative feedback. This is the most common type of the hormones. Negative feedback is the common type of the hormone regulations. They are released the hormones and inhibited the effects sufficient. For examples, blood glucose level are pancreas and they are releases to the insulin and lower the glucose. Glucose level is the normal and insulin secreted is reduced. Positive feedback. This type of the feedbacks is the well known example is the oxytocin during the childbirth. Oxytocin are stimulate the uterine oxytocin contractions and increases the more oxytocin is released, further the contraction until delivery is occurs. Disorder of the endocrine system. There are the several disorder of the endocrine system. They are due to causes the imbalance of the hormones level. Diabetes. The pancreas is not produce the enough insulin. This is the type 1 diabetes, or resistance to the insulin is the type 2 diabetes. High blood sugar level. Another one is a hypothyroidism. There is the TCS. TSH hormone is not produced the enough, and due to the result is the causes the hypothyroidism. And there are the causing the symptoms like the weight change, fatigue, temperature, sensitivity. Another diseases is the insufficient production of the cortisol and aldosterone in the adrenal glands, leading the symptoms like weight loss, low blood pressures. Prolonged exposure to the high level of the cortisols due to the uses the corticosteroid medications of the tumors and the pituitary or the pituitary and the or pituitary or adrenal gland. Ovary syndromes It is the most common hormone disorder when the human reproductive system is harmful to irregular the periods, excessive the hair growth, and the cyst in the ovaries. This is all about the endocrine system, and thank you.